They call me Jenny. And what I'm about to share isn't just a story. It's a warning. Ready? Let's begin. Night driving changes you. Not the kind of change you notice in the mirror, no gray hair, no new wrinkles. It's deeper, primal. That heavy discomfort when you're alone on an empty road? That's instinct. A warning built into your bones. Because out there, in the dark, there are things we can't explain. They don't care about pepper spray. They don't show up on cameras, but they follow rules. Ancient ones. Break them, and they don't just take your life. They take everything. I've been driving nights for years. I thought I'd seen it all. Until the night I broke a rule that didn't exist yesterday. I wasn't always a cabbie. 20 years as a mechanic will ruin your knees and your patience for customers. The rideshare apps were supposed to be simple: drive, drop off, get paid. No bosses. No deadlines. No fake smiles. During the day it is that simple. Students, nurses, grocery runs. Quiet, honest kind of work. But when the sun drops, the air gets heavier. People get strange. The app buzzes. Not a normal ping. More like the sound before a storm. Drawn out, thin, wrong. The screen goes black and then in blocky text. Night shift protocol. Active between sunset and sunrise. 1. Do not look at passengers directly. Use the rearview mirror if you must. 2. Do not accept payment greater than the fare. Never take gifts. 3. One ride at a time. No extra passengers. 4. Final drop-off before sunrise. Follow them, you live. Break them, you won't like what follows. I broke rule number 2 once. Guy paid double, said I looked tired. Left a crisp 100 in my cup holder. I didn't touch it. He left, but in the rear view he was still there. Grinning. Black eyes. Mouthing something his lips didn't match. In the seat. Empty. In the mirror. Still grinning. The bill hummed with a pressure I could feel in my bones. Support told me to burn it and avoid seafood for 2 days. The flames hissed green. Smelled like salt and rotting fish. After that, I never laughed at the rules again. November. 3:12 a.m. Coordinates instead of an address. Middle of nowhere. Farmland and rusting sheds. Pickup spot? A man or something shaped like one stood in the road. Black hat. Long coat. Hands folded like at a funeral. He slid in silently. I remembered rule number 1, only the mirror. First, he wasn't looking at me. He was holding a large postcard against his face. Yellowed nails long as talons curled around it. 2 words and something dark and dried. Just drive. 40 minutes through roads I didn't recognize. The mirror fogged up again and again. Every time I wiped it, he was closer. First sitting upright, then leaning forward, then knees touching my seat. The brim of his hat hit his eyes, but I felt them burning into my neck. At 4 a.m. he tapped the window twice and vanished, leaving an envelope sealed in wax with exact change. Exact change always feels like mercy out here. Tonight should have been different. My son's wedding was tomorrow. I wasn't going to miss it. First ride, a normal-looking guy asked about my family. I told him. James. 2 p.m. ceremony. Proud father. He smiled too much. Hours later I checked the app. A new line in the rules. Do not talk to passengers about your personal life. I'd already broken it. Passengers started acting knowing. Smiling too wide. Then came the woman in the wedding dress. Perfect white fabric. Veil. Bouquet. She hummed. Then whispered, sing. Here comes the bride. Over and over. At her stop she leaned forward. So when's the wedding? I didn't answer. She tilted her head like a confused bird and drifted into the dark. Next fare. Angry man in a wrinkled shirt, ranting about a mechanic who was useless. His fiancée wanted him invited to the wedding. My wedding. He pulled a pistol and ended his life in my back seat. No mess in the seat, but in the mirror it looked like rain on glass. I didn't stop. Next passenger, clean cut, silent, felt different. Pulled up to his hotel. James was outside. My son. James glanced into the car. Troy? You were just inside. The thing in my backseat leaned forward, grinning. Beer run before the big day. I floored it. Started talking about all the birthdays I missed. The milestones. every word sinking deeper than the gun in my glove box. I pulled over, didn't turn around, fired into the back seat. It slumped, still smiling. I knew I'd missed the wedding. I called James' voicemail, left a message saying I was proud of him. The thing sat up, clapping. "Nice job, Ben. Really touching." It dropped exact fare and stepped into the night. I drove home, showered, put on the suit, and for the first time in years, I felt something worse than fear. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling horror tales. Your support keeps the darkness alive.